This is a Lang induction stove, and this stove works excellent. Got it for a very affordable price. I'm selling it to somebody else because we decided we were going to use something else, but it is a very amazing stove. However, anybody that is running into the issue of if these little basically number indicator LEDs are destroyed, that's usually because somebody left a pot on the stove top with nothing in it, got it way too hot, and so it has melted the top surface of these, so then the numbers don't display like they're supposed to. You can replace these. You do need some soldering skills, but this is the little display. This is one that I've already just swapped out. There's the part numbers pieces on there, and I will post the Digi-Key part numbers in the video as well so that you'll be able to find them. But it is a simple matter of doing some desoldering. You've got the little pins on the back, 4 up here, 5 down here. Unsolder those. I use a little solder sucker, basic one. I have my little Hakko and desolder each of those pins, pop those guys out, pop in your new one. Be careful not to damage any of the little traces in there, so don't overheat anything, etc. Don't damage any of your lands. Pop the new one back in, resolder it, and ta-da! You have a working number. And once I get the rest of them done and I fire this thing up, I'll show you them all in operation again. So this is for any of the Lang induction stoves. This is made by Star, and you can see this is the RTI36F, and this is how you fix them. So if you've got this issue, this is how you fix it. Bye. All right. So process for desoldering these guys. These are the 4 pins at the top. These are the 5 pins at the bottom. I have my soldering iron. Clean your tip. Your little solder sucker. I'm holding the light with my hands, but you can, if you have a second person that can hold it, or a lamp or whatever. I just don't have a lot of light in this area, so this is what I'm doing. So here goes the process. All right. So what you see is once you've successfully sucked out the solder on most of on these guys, most of a hole should be visible on there. And I'm going to use my little screwdriver here, a little flathead, release it from my little vise. And that guy will just come right out, like so. Dunk. There's that. And we'll grab our next little digit. And if you look at the digits, you'll see there's a little dot in the bottom. That dot goes towards the front of the stove. Or like so. And then we'll resolder it. it's all back together. Now it just needs to be screwed back in place. All right, so got a pot on the hill. You can see that I've been testing. It's already actually been heating that thing up. These are very powerful burners. And this is what it should look like when you've got a brand new LED in there. Turn it on. There's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's max. And as you can see with the bubbles in there, she's heating up. Again, the LEDs, they are there to show you what you're set on. It basically matches what's indicated on the knobs, but they are not required to use the thing. They're just handy for, displaying what you're actually set on. So you can just look at the display instead of having to look at the knobs and figure it out. So there you go. Successfully repaired. And I've already tested all the others, and they're all showing up to what they are. So switch it back to off. Boom. Good to go. And with these stoves, remember, do not leave pots on them empty. They will get very hot, and that is what causes these guys to melt and distort and do bad things to them, which is what happened to several of these. Find one of the really good melted ones. Yeah, here's an excellent example. You can see that one there got way too hot because somebody probably left an unattended pot on the stove for a long period of time. The other thing is that after you do this, if you kind of flex that little piece that the LED is on, you can kind of bend it down just a hair so it's not right against the glass. That will make it less likely to contact the glass and end up melting like this. So, but yeah, problem solved. So there's that guy back there. You can see, dunk, dunk. And there she is, done. Excellent.